talking super proper when you know you country.
Now, like,
don't be over here.
Plastic shoe keeper underneath her bed.
Welcome back to another episode of our marriage therapy. This is part 2, and we are so excited to give you guys about 5 more questions.
5 more questions that we feel that Jamila and I will strike a little bit more conversation with the couples who are watching today. If there's any time that we come across a question and you're watching this with your significant other, I feel like you should always pause in action. Ask your significant other, what do you all think? Because again, Jamila and I want to do a better job of being a service to you all. So our first question today, what makes you the most fulfilled or happiest as a wife or husband?
What makes me most fulfilled as a wife is to bring joy to my household, like to make Marcel laugh. I feel fulfilled. To do things that you may need, or like to surprise you with doing things that sometimes that you do normally, but if I surprise you and do it, it makes me fulfilled to see like the excitement on your face. Like normally Marcel makes the bed, and so recently I've been surprising him and making the bed, and like he's been like, oh my gosh, like when he comes in the house and he's like super excited, that makes me feel like I'm a fulfilled wife. When I cook for you and when you're hungry and I make you like, you calm down after you've eaten, or you feel happier, more, you know, just relaxed. Or like when I bring you things without you having to move, I said, no honey, I'll get it for you. That makes me feel fulfilled.
That's really dope. I think for me, what makes me feel fulfilled as a husband is when I know that Jamila doesn't have any need for anything to worry about. So I feel good the times that I could say, hey Jamila, I'm about to go fill your car with gas. Jamila's bags are packed in the morning. She has nothing to worry about. It took a process to get to this point, but other than that, those type of things make me fulfilled as a husband.
So we both feel fulfilled as husband and wife? So far,
yeah.
So far, for the most part. Like Marcel said, it took time for us to get to this point, but we're here. We do as much as we can for each other, so that's a positive.
That's right.
Next question. The next question is, at what times do you need assurance of my love the most? Like, at what times do you need to feel assured that I love you?
I feel like Jamila knows those times of the week or those times during the month where my energy gets a little bit low. So I feel like during those times where I can feel slightly depressed about things that may be going on, or slightly down, that those are the times that Jamila can reassure to me that everything's okay, and she can do that through multiple things. Okay,
so for me, if we're being totally honest, the times that I need your assurance that you love me the most is when I get into it with my family members. When I not get into it, but when my mom or my brother do something to me that upsets me or like makes me sad or something, I need for you to come in and just reassure me that, you know, everything is cool. And like you feel like it means like the whole world can be against you, or the whole world can be against me, but as long as I know that you love me, and as long as you know that I love you, then that's what that means. Like that's what's most important, and that's why we need to know when those moments are so we can be there for each other.
That's right. All right, question number 3. Who is the leader in our marriage? How do you feel about that?
So the leader, I would definitely say is you. How I feel about that, I feel totally fine. I feel good about it. I mean, I feel good that you know, I have you to lead us, our household. A lot of times, well, for the most part, Marcel is the most like mentally sound, like he thinks more logically, or like I have to like ask him, honey, what's your thought process, because we think differently. And so you as the leader, I feel like you give a good perspective, you have a great voice of reasoning, and a lot of times you're not gonna steer us in the wrong direction. I might put up a fight, but you're the leader.
You'll be stubborn. But see, with me, my answer is, I feel like in our relationship, there's times that both of us can act in that role as being the leader. So like, in other words, areas that I'm strong with, I could be the leader in that situation. But areas that I'm not strong in, Jamila's the leader within the relationship.
Like what?
So I feel like, well, one, like you said, when it comes to like
making decision
making, sometimes I may do a better job of that. But when it comes to like organization, planning, things like that, like you're the better, strategist when it comes to our relationship.
Nice.
So it doesn't have to
like that.
Yeah, so it doesn't necessarily be
either or.
All
right, next question. What hobby would you like us to take up together?
I got a couple. I'll name two. One, we've already kind of began, but working out together, but more on a consistent basis. And two, I would like us to do more painting together, like more painting and arts and crafts things together.
And my hobbies, I would love for us to start reading. We did a lot of reading in preparation for our marriage. We did marriage counseling, so I would definitely love it if we would read more together. And definitely artsy. I would agree with yours. That's about art, more painting, more just artistic things that we could do. So.
How did we make each other smile this week?
Okay, so how did you make me smile? Well, there was another car fiasco this week, and Marcel, I mean, he was just in and out the house trying to figure out with my car, and you were open to just basically switching around your schedules, switching around your lifestyle. And I drove the Audi, and I had to take Marcel to school and come and pick him up, so he had to wait. And the fact that he was just open to that, and just him going out and making sure my car doesn't blow up in the middle of the night, that really made me smile. And just knowing that you cared so much to like keep, putting so much energy into it.
So, as a background story, I know Jamila's talking about her car blowing up. For some reason, Jamila's car, I had to take the fuses out of her car, and I put it back in and started up, and her car started releasing. It didn't look like smoke, but it looked like steam. And that's what Jamila was talking about, the car possibly blowing up. But for me, that's really cool that made you smile, because I felt like as a man or a husband within a relationship, I had to do some sacrificing, some selfless sacrificing in order for, things to kind of stay afloat. So something that Jamila did this week that made me smile, she makes me smile all the time. Jamila's very funny. She cracks a lot of jokes. We have like a lot of funny moments in this household, especially when it comes to Blue and with each other. But one thing that Jamila really did to make me smile is actually today. Jamila cooked some tacos. I was feeling really weak. It's a Saturday. I was cleaning. I was feeling real miserable, and Jamila was like, "You want to make some tacos?" And I don't know why, but I got so happy. She tried to ask me to come in the kitchen and help her make the tacos.
I was like, "I'll only cook them if you help me." He's like, "I'm not helping."
Guess what I did? Sat down on the couch.
Honey, you forgot you helped.
I did.
Yeah. So this was my way of getting him to help. You took all the stuff out the refrigerator, remember?
I did so I prepped the meal today.
So you did help.
I did help, but she wanted me in there flipping the tortillas.
No, I didn't. Honey, I don't want to trust you in there like that.
Okay, all right. But y'all, Jamila, and that's not to limit, the role that Jamila plays in my life. Like I said, Jamila, we make each other smile all day long.
Well, we thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of our marriage therapy.
And do y'all see Jamila's face?
Oh.
You did not say anything about your makeup today. So this is her Halloween look, because it is Halloween in a couple of days, and Jamila has a Beetlejuice type theme going on. Did you record this look?
Yeah.
So she's gonna release that look. I don't know when.
No, where? I don't know if I'm putting on Instagram or YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah, but it looks amazing. We'll try to get some close-ups. I'm close to the camera. Real
No.
Quick. Go close. Jamila, they can't see that.
They can't see that.
All right, but either way, she looks amazing, and we'll see y'all tomorrow on Tuesday's vlog.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, tell your people about us, share the good news, and have a happy Halloween.
Whoa.